What if the reason you can fix almost anything is not luck, but the way your mind naturally works? Some people panic when things go wrong. Others freeze. But there's another type of person, the one who immediately starts looking for a solution. That's what this video is about. When we say fix anything, we're not just talking about broken objects. We're talking about problems, messy situations, emotional tension, conflict, confusion, and even moments in life that other people think are impossible to solve. In this video, we're going to look at 5 signs that you may be the kind of person who can fix almost anything. Let's get into it. One of the clearest signs is that chaos doesn't completely throw you off. When something goes wrong, your first instinct is not to collapse emotionally or overreact. Instead, you stay relatively calm and start figuring out what needs to be done. That doesn't mean you never feel stressed. It means that even under pressure, you can still think clearly enough to take action. A lot of people lose their ability to think once emotions spike. But if you are someone who can stay steady while everyone else is freaking out, that is a huge advantage. People who can fix things usually don't waste all their energy on panic. They use that energy to assess the situation, break it down, and move step by step. People who are good at fixing things usually have a brain that naturally looks for patterns. They don't just see the surface problem. They ask, what caused this? What changed? What's connected to what? Where did it start? This type of thinking helps you understand problems faster than most people. Whether it's a technical issue, a relationship issue, or a problem at work, pattern recognition lets you see what's really happening underneath the surface. Instead of just reacting to the symptom, you try to find the source. That is one of the biggest signs of a fixer. Because fixing things is not just about effort, it's about understanding the structure of the problem. Another major sign is resilience. People who can fix almost anything are usually not the ones who expect everything to work perfectly the first time. They understand that mistakes, setbacks, and trial and error are part of the process. If something doesn't work, they don't immediately assume they failed. They try again. They adjust. They keep going. This mindset is powerful because many problems are not solved in one clean step. They require patience, flexibility, and multiple attempts. People who give up too early often never discover how close they were to solving the issue. But if you keep going after failure, your chances of success go way up. This ability to persist is often what separates someone who tries from someone who actually fixes things. If people constantly ask you to solve their problems, that may be a sign that they see you as capable, practical, and reliable. They may come to you when they're stuck. They may ask for advice. They may want your opinion because they trust your judgment. That trust usually doesn't come from nowhere. It often means you have a way of approaching problems that feels steady and useful. You don't just complain. You don't create more chaos. You help people move toward a solution. This is a very strong sign because people usually go to the person they believe can handle complexity without making things worse. If others rely on you when things go wrong, that's a pretty clear indicator that you may be one of the people who can fix almost anything. One of the most underrated signs of a true fixer is the ability to simplify. People who fix things well usually understand them well enough to break them down clearly. They can take a complicated situation and explain it in a way that actually makes sense. This is important because if you can't simplify a problem, you may not fully understand it yet. But if you can take something messy and turn it into small, manageable steps, you already have a major advantage. This skill shows up in all kinds of situations: solving a work issue, helping a friend, organizing a project, or even making sense of your own life. The ability to reduce confusion into clarity is one of the strongest signs of a mind that can fix things. So what makes someone the kind of person who can fix almost anything? Usually it's not one giant trait. It's a combination of things: staying calm under pressure, spotting patterns, refusing to give up too early, becoming the person others trust, and simplifying chaos into something manageable. That's what makes a real fixer. Not perfection, not magic, just a mind that naturally moves towards solutions instead of getting stuck in the problem. And the interesting part is that these traits don't just help you fix external things. They also help you fix your own life. If this video made you think of yourself, comment below and tell me which sign fits you the most. And don't forget to subscribe to Psychology for Dummies for more videos about human behavior, problem solving, and the psychology behind how people think.